Hey Mark, so just an update here on Sembler. I have finished all the changes and updated everything, so I'll just quickly go over the changes that you were asking for this latest set. Um, so first thing was to adjust the floor height, so we added a foot here on the first floor to make that a 10-foot floor to ceiling height. Let's see. Then we had a redesign on the ground floor, which was this exercise room, storage and powder room changing, and then there was also a kitchen here that we got rid of and a couple other things. Uh, I added a couple windows. This wasn't, you didn't call for this, but I figured that it would be good to have windows in here. So I just put in a couple operable windows. This was the um, window assembly that we had in what was the exercise room before, so I just moved it over here, and then I also added this window here. Um, Also, we changed the way the stair operates. So we have a stair that's going to the plan north, which is to the beach, and then I guess it would be a split staircase, so it also comes down here to go under to the seating area and spa. We also added the shower here, or I guess changed the location of the shower was here before. And we did this redesign of the spot. It had to be a little shorter. The call out was for a 7 by 10, and then but the 7 feet were getting into the stair. So I could adjust the stairs. I could move it in if you'd like, but keeping it as is, we had to go to just bring it down 4 inches to 6'8". Um, let's see. Next on the first floor, we got rid of the two columns here in the covered deck. Also did a lot of changes, sorry, to the, oh, and this is actually off, to the openings to the fenestration on this plan north face. So we changed these to all fixed windows and left a 4.5 inch gap between the windows for these sets of three. These are actually supposed to be 1 foot. I'll have to change that in a second. So these also changed. These also changed to a fixed window at 3070. I'm assuming here. So one thing that came up, I'm not really sure. I'm guessing we want to uh, keep this datum, this sill or header height at 8 feet, and I think these casement windows are gonna be potentially they'd be an issue if we were keeping them at 7 or at 8 feet. Um, I guess it would depend again on the countertop. That's how I kept them in at 8 feet. But at a 5 foot window at 8 feet, which would be a 3 foot cell height, I think we're going to run into an issue here with the countertop. Um, so I think it's just a question of if we want to change the header height here for these two windows in the kitchen, or if we want to uh, shrink the window. But I kept them in how they were called for in the notes. We also added 2 feet of extended this wall, this planned south wall, down by 2 feet, and adjusted everything accordingly. Um, okay, also we got rid of a bunch of windows. So there was a window here, here, two in here, one in here, and two in the bathroom, and all those are gone. Um, And then we changed this to a pocketing door going into the changing area in the shower for bath 1. Let's see, I think that is going to be, oh, and then we also added a open deck area to this set of stairs. And that is the extent of the changes on this floor. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's on the second floor. Second floor changes. Again, fixed all these windows. These are actually spaced correctly. Interesting. Window pattern is similar to downstairs, except this is instead of being a fixed glass window, this is a operable door on either side from either of these bedrooms. Interesting that that's showing in plan 2. And then we added, or we kept the 2 feet. Obviously, that's gonna stay to the plan south, and then adjusted this bathroom. So you had called out you wanted 3.2 as the internal dimension for this commode room, 7.2 for this this sink area, vanity area, and then 3.6 for the shower. And then the rest would go to this, what was a linen closet. I think it's pretty big now. I mean, that could be totally fine. I think the other thought, potentially, if you don't want to make it that big, is to add some space here. But this is what you had called out, so it is there. Also, we changed all these windows to center them in the room, in each of the bedrooms, where before I think they were just spread out a little more. And that is everything for oh, and then remove a window in bath 3. So there's a window in this room right here between the sinks. So that is everything there. There was a lot of adjusting on this one for the roofs. The roofs had a lot of adjusting. All these little brackets and all the trim. There was just a lot of adjusting that I was thinking was going to go a little quicker, but wound up taking quite a bit of time. So anyway, everything's in there, and I'll send everything over to you shortly. Thanks, Mark.